I just love the idea of an energy secretary boasting in a moment like this. I mean, it baffles me. Look, Steph, I actually have a PhD in economics. I studied for years. I've read thousands of research papers. And right now I'm on television trying to tell the energy secretary that energy is expensive. It's not that hard.
But then explain what's happening.
He looks stressed. Look at his eyes.
Explain to us what is happening that you are watching the energy secretary, the transportation secretary on TV speak to the American people and say the opposite of what our actual lived experience is. You heard me just rattle off to Rook what we're hearing from McDonald's, from Papa John's, from Whirlpool.
Oh yeah, Whirlpool said that too, which is wild.
You just turned me from enjoying a laugh to actually a deep sense of angst. This is the post-truth moment. Some of us believe there is a thing that's called the truth. And if we can't speak to it, if we can't recognize it, if we can't see the problems of our neighbors, we can't address them. This is a profound shift in how American politics works. It's one that throws all expertise out the window, but it's not just expertise, it throws out reality. And more than anything else, that really fundamentally offends me.
For the past 2 years.
So, what are y'all thoughts before I get to the next one? Do y'all think that that the energy secretary is just looking at the data itself versus like subjective information? Or do we think that, there's a really big disconnect between what the average American person actually experiences?
So like in this situation, I'm a just try to simplify it as much as I can. It's like, hey, you getting punched in the face. You could be getting punched in the face twice. It's not that bad. It's like, no, we're not gonna get used to getting punched in the face, dude.
Well, I could have punched you in the junk. I was punching you in the junk, though. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
we could kick you in the balls, but we just punching you in the face. I just feel like they're doing what they've always done. They're trying to normalize pricing. They want you to get used to it so they can say, hey, it's not that bad. We're actually doing okay. If we drop it 50 cents and keep it there, look at the improvement. Like, no, we over that. Like, y'all gonna stop robbing us. Stop robbing us. And on top of that, I still feel like we paying for the gas that's already been purchased. I still feel like that. I don't
this
feel
ain't
like
even Hormuz gas.
Yeah, this ain't the straight up Hormuz gas. This is gas that
that's that Detroit gas right up the street.
Ahmad and them.
My cousin just pulled that out and refined it.
Y'all been bought that gas. Y'all doing the same thing that street pharmacists have done. The price of the brick is up because it's a shortage, or at least we giving the appearance of a shortage. You're not about to get me used to the grape at the pump. You're just not about to, and that's just it. Like it was a year ago. It was gas was $3 and some change, and that wasn't that. No, it's still high, dude. It's still high. Drop that down to at least $2 and some change, and then we got something to talk about. And that's what's happening. Everyone's waking up to the robbery. It's robbery at this point.
I was just talking to, like, in my lifetime, I've seen gas at 99 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, I've seen a 99 cents, $1.06. I remember when it broke $1 and people was all upset. I can't believe gas $1 a gallon. It's like, I bet you wish it was $1 a gallon now.
Right. And what they do, they got you used to getting elbowed in the chest at that point. They kept hitting you with this. It ain't that bad. You just getting elbowed a little bit. Now it's like, damn, I'm used to my chest and got a little stronger. Now I'm okay with that. Okay, well, embrace your face because we about to punch that motherfucker next. It come to $3. Like, come on, y'all. We not about to get used to this no more. So
that came back when when Bush was in and gas was at past $4 a gallon back then.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's all corporate greed at this point.
Well,
and I honestly feel like people are driving less because you got hybrid work schedules. You the demand has
demanding it at work too. They like, you make us come in 5 days like that, legit. Like every time I quit. See who about to be working this bragging.
A lot of my people. Hey, a lot of my people like, dang, I know you in the office, but you less than 15, 20 minutes away from work. I gotta drive almost an hour. Bro, I'm only gonna see y'all twice a week. And who am I to argue with that kind of logic? Because his gas is high as
Right,
hell.
because it's $100 for him to come to work.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of the people I work with, they got tiny cars. You know, these are younger people. They don't have big families. I'm probably the only one in the office with like a large family, you know, with extra kids and all that. So yeah, man, everybody's tired of the robbery.
We slide out. Lane chain, late talk, go grin in the glass. Wristwatch, jam throwing out game like soft toss. They ain't cutting through the noise, no small talk. Simone smooth on the words we choosing. Face deep like the things we proving.